is one of the most famous guys on YouTube, Black Rambo.
Yeah, what's up? How you doing, ladies? How you doing? Y'all ready to shoot some guns? I heard you double tapping over there, girl. Pow, pow. Oh, I heard hit.
I got my shot.
Like, what in the world?
Because you taught me. He got our mental game right.
Yeah,
if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have hit anything.
That's all right.
Well, that was the episode with Black Rambo. But what we didn't show you is how Black Rambo worked his magic with the whole team.
We are very excited here to be with U.S. Arms. Jeff's here is going to walk us through a course of fire after describing the great characteristics of this weapon. Black Rambo has gone through a course of fire with the ladies who just left us.
Yeah, the blast.
But we are looking forward to this. This is a top-notch weapon.
We live and breathe accuracy at U.S. Arms Company, and we're based out of an aerospace plant. We can mill metals to within 1/10 of a human hair.
1/10?
Yeah, so our design and engineering, we feel like we have a tremendous advantage over any other manufacturers out there. But what we decided, we wanted to set out and break the norm in the gun industry in America. An AR-15 is a combat weapon. We know they're not built for accuracy, typically. Right. So an AR-15, as Rambo will tell you out of the box, is a 3-minute gun at 100 yards. We've made an AR-15 that'll shoot sub 1 minute.
Sub 1 minute?
Sub 1 minute. So let me, I'm gonna
how you do that?
So here's how we do that. Let me hold your gun up here. We have patented a cam lock on the rear of our lower receivers right here. And this is a cam lock in its simplest form, but when pushed in the upward position, it brings the two halves of the gun together under 300 pounds of force.
Oh, 300 pounds?
300 pounds.
Oh, you really?
So when you unify these as one solid receiver, our guns are going to shoot like a bolt rifle.
Well, let me try this out. Hold on. Let me put this bolt home. Y'all see it's clear. Come out.
Come out, really? Breaks down just as normal?
Now I'm putting the clip up. Right?
That's it.
It's up.
With very little pressure in that upward position, the play's gone.
Hold on.
The play's gone.
And you can't push the button out after once it's up. So you can't break it down once the thing up, right?
Yeah, but once it's up, it's got 300 pounds of force, so it's not coming apart. But.
Hey, and I'm Black Rambo. I have one at home. I vouch for it. It's real, baby.
We wanted to replicate an EIC shooting match. Josh Kent, our operations manager, took first place at the Eastern Fleet match in Quantico with our rifle, so we wanted to replicate it for you guys. We're going to start at 200 yards. You're going to have 1 minute to shoot 10 rounds. And then you're going to back up to the 300. You're going to be on the berm, and then you're going to shoot the same course of fire. And then we will move back to the 500, and we'll do the same thing.
So this was a really cool iteration of firearms. We were able to shoot the U.S. Arms AR-15 platform. Awesome gun, really tight, really accurate. We're shooting out at, I think, 500-600 yards, and you got guys that haven't really shot that type of distance before that are putting shots right on the target. SwampFox Optics on there. So the combination, really cool, really nice gun. We want to thank U.S. Arms Company for coming out here, bringing these guns out, walking us through on how to do it, and of course Black Rambo too.
Yeah, like, oh, Black Rambo, we love your hair. We know you don't like it, but hey, it makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
He was out here dropping some truth on all of us. Brings an energy level like, I wish I could bottle that up and sell it across the country. I'll be a rich man.
I mean, this is the best day ever. Those guns are insane. Like, are you kidding me right now?
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I mean,
God,
I feel like a queen.
Key to the upcoming mission is survival sheltering, as the training in the following evolution demonstrates.
It's an honor to have Yari with us, who's the CEO of Varusteleka, and he's got some amazing skills with his knives, and he's incorporated this into the course of fire. He'll also be using these knives building shelters later on in this course. And he's also one of the top competitors at everything. He's a soldier at heart. I saw it right away. He's got super good soldiering skills, very, very safe. He's the perfect, quiet, humble professional. And it's an honor to have you here.
Good to be here. Yeah. We represent Varusteleka, which is Finnish military and outdoor gear company. It's a great privilege that we can support this awesome event. We have some goodies for you here. Our Scrama knife. You can use it for chopping or close work. And this is what we are gonna use in this course of fire.
3, 2, 1, go!
What they have to do is chop, shoot, burpees. It's all physical. Chopping, 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 coming up, taking your shots, doing 5 burpees. Before you know it, you've got 25 burpees, your pole shot down, you've got all these shots on target, out of breath shooting, which is the goal, because typically if you're in a gunfight, if it's a tactical and it's not a training experience, and you have to shoot tactically, you're not gonna be calm, you're gonna be out of breath. And that was a beautiful drill. I love that drill.
One.
Oh, yeah.
Push yourself. You got this? 4. Last one, come on. Finish strong. 5, run, go, go. Keep going, touch the white barrel. Let's go. Come on, I'm right here.
I'm a woodsman and I use big chopping knives like this a lot to make my bows and chop down the staves in the wilderness. And this thing will eat through just about anything. I can't wait to use it in my forest.
That was hard. I took my time chopping the wood because I don't want to make a mistake and risk losing an arm, because I've never done that before. I completed it and I finished it, so that was my goal.
The knife is really sharp, and I probably chopped that 2x4 in less than a minute.
The knife is awesome, man. Like they said, you gotta be careful. It's super sharp, so I was definitely not trying to chop a limb off, but it was awesome. It was fun. It's nice, heavy duty. Bring this out camping or whatever.
Now we're gonna talk about how we could build the shelters and also how to use Scrama in most effective way. There are a few basic principles with the shelter, no matter if you are in a jungle or in Arctic conditions. Number one is to get it off the ground. Number two is provides shelter from the elements. Minimum requirement, the top cover, preferably sloping. When it's raining, the downpour is going away from you. Third principle, which is it should fit into the surrounding landscape. The most effective way is to do it like taking the grip from the far end of the handle. Kind of use it like machete or kind of a sword. So you hack a few times to the wood and then you go underneath or sideways to get the chips out. Few chops that way, few chops this way. If we are doing the finer work, go as close as the blade as possible, and there's a different degree of bevel. If you need to, for example, do some precision work, if we are doing the 2-person height, you need at least the kind of wrist-thick wood to work with. Lastly but not least, keep it simple. It's a shelter, it's not a castle. So, how do we get a kind of a tension lashing over, under, and these two guys meet here? And see, it's getting tenser, and when we pull it like ridiculously tight, so now we have like really tense joint, and it works like a zip tie. The materials what we have is that roll of paracord. Then we have the ponchos for everyone. You can grab the rain poncho, you can use that, and all the material what you can find from the woods. So we have a 2-hour time frame to work. Get the ponchos ready, find the spot where you're gonna put the patrol base, and happy building.
So this is a shelter building contest. Obviously, anytime you're out in the outdoors, you've got to protect yourself from the elements, like it's raining right now. In the desert, you have to get away from the sun. You need to be able to rest at night. You need a place where you can be able to cook your food. All of these things matter. So what we're looking for right now is, because the day is progressing, we're looking for speed and we're looking for quality. That's how we'll judge it in the end. Both black and blue teams are working separately. So we're gonna come back to them periodically, but at the end of the 2 hours, let's see who got it done the fastest and whose quality is the best.
This is a nice little open area in here.
Yeah.
We can find, all three of us can kind of find a spot wherever you think would be a good fit.
What have you decided to do as a group? What's your plan of attack here?
Well, Hunter and I picked 4 trees that are close together.
Okay.
We found a lot of this material that's stronger than just
You're
pine.
gonna probably need big tree trunks for Hunter.
Yeah,
something real big to hold his weight.
So I'm trying to get this long piece of wood right here because Our shelter is a little bit low. There's a hill. I kind of built a dam, so if I put a piece of thick wood right there, it'll stop the rain. Hopefully it's thick enough. If not, I'll just find a different piece of wood.
Good, guys. All right, so we're just coming back over to Black. It looks like they've got a lot of progress already. Take a look at this. They've already got their platform done on this side. They already got their cover, building their platform. You don't necessarily have to be off the ground. Clearly, they've got themselves a base underneath there. They're gonna be off the wet, but look at this, how well it's holding up to the rain already.
Kind of thought that kind of would blend in with our structure, with the lines, so we weren't creating new unnatural lines in the forest. And then we kind of created some foliage concealment around it, and then covered it with foliage.
I really like what Jen and Nate are doing here because they're using existing foliage, existing landscape. It's nothing that looks unnatural, and they're going to use that to try to blend in with the environment. Ready? Yara, you did a great presentation, a great class on these shelters because we walked around, we looked at all 6 of them. They're all outstanding. If we could, would you mind taking us through each one and describing the benefits of each shelter?
Here's one example with the elevated platform, which is tied to the 4 trees. Pretty simple setup. The pros are like it was really easy to build, and underneath, when you have enough room, you have room for your gear. The cons are the larger footprint, so it's a bit higher, but with this wet vegetation, so it disappears quite nicely.
I kind of went with a lower profile to stay kind of in with the landscape behind me. And as you can see, we camouflaged it, so it's just 2 ponchos, one's overlapping the other, and made a simple A-frame. It's a smaller footprint. This one was really quick. I think we were done in about an hour, and we had time to camouflage it up.
Me and Raquel's thought process was to somewhat that was off the ground, but still somewhat low profile. I think we kind of missed the low profile by a little bit. Support beams were a little bit flimsy, so we ended up finding some old PVC pipe and the stump and just a Y branch to support everything and make sure that it would be sturdy enough to support both of us.
Used a few trees on this side where we're going to be open, because it's an open view right there, and obviously everyone can see us right there, so to try to conceal it a little bit more.
So our focus was really on concealment and a minimalist approach. Really what we wanted to do is truly blend in with the landscape. So what we did is we looked for a place that had a lot of concealment naturally. We looked for a line that was natural in the forest, so we weren't creating a new unnatural line.
Thinking is, we go with the other side, so one person can sleep over there, the other person can lie down and rest. And the reason why we have this open is because we want to be able to look outside. If enemy come, we can pretty much turn, roll down, and start shooting if necessary. And we have the little rain collector over there. So once we have enough water, we'll pull it up, tie it in a knot, and water cannot drip in there anymore.
Okay. So we ran out of a little time on the structure, so we didn't get to do the camouflage.
Probably should have prioritized.
And well, we had to build a pretty sturdy structure because we had one big man.
We were thinking about the security. We were wanting to see from every angle. We were considering closing off one of the sides, but then we thought, well, if it just covers the top of us, then we can be laying front to back, poke our heads out, see wherever. And then we just
we just like cross sections kind of to
Yeah, we used the
fill in
tree.
gaps.
We used the trees as to secure it, and then we had to, of course, brace it several times. And yeah, right. You get in there.
How much do you weigh?
260.
230.
Oh boy.
I told you there would be some snaps.
Be cozy.
This is cozy in. Hey, don't go to sleep on us.
The evolution went, well, first of all, it started off with an exceptional class. That class was top notch. And they had an exceptional tool. All they had was minimal gear. A couple of them had poncho liners, and 550 cord. In 2 hours, they all built structures this good.
In law enforcement, we're always looking for opportunities in training to stress inoculate. We want you to be to where you can handle any type of situation. Yeah, you know, when we were going from place to place, I really thought Black had just overall, I think they've had some seasons. They had Yari, they had Michael, or David, who lives in the outdoors pretty much.
Because here we had a Marine and an Eagle Scout too.
Yep. It goes to show you how important just any type of training is. The Eagle Scout training wasn't military, but look at what he's done. It worked great.
On the next Surviving Man Season 2.
Both teams are up. Both teams are up. Both teams look steady too. There's no sign of collapse yet. Welcome the pain. Just stay with it until the other team drops.